Tuesday here on Thursday night, CRL. Welcome into match number 2 with the Seattle Sloths and Old Guys Texas. I feel like we just saw an Old Guys Texas, but this is a different squad here. We are in Silver Premade South. Both these teams have great records here as we see this game getting started on our subbase Hardpoint. Blupsy, how are you feeling after that first series?
I don't know. I think whatever happens here, I'm more than satisfied. The night has been perfect so far, and we got Seattle against another OGT team. Maybe we can have one OGT team make it to the next round, maybe not. We'll see. But Seattle doing a good job here so far on this P1 on Subbase, a map that nobody likes.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of vetoes coming out of towards the side of Subbase here, but we do have two teams that are, you know, almost pretty familiar to Blupsy and I here, as we've scrimmed against these teams before, played against both these teams before, so this is going to be an interesting match here. As a side of OGT, they do have a little bit of P2 control here, but Seattle with a great P1, kind of putting that lead up here as we see OGT able to get 3, make that 4 down heading into P2, hop on that point, everybody spawning out towards that P3 side on the side of Seattle.
And this is a much more organized hardpoint than we've seen in the Iron Division that was just extremely mixy. You see here when a team is on the hill, they have setups, they know where spawns are coming from, and kills are basically either the kill feed is white or the kill feed is green. And so far, so good, I guess, for both teams. OGT able to get a good amount of time, but Boone is here spoiling the OGT's fun. Algum playing in secret here, making sure at least to not give up the scrap time to the side of Seattle, and we will be almost tied. Moving on to this P3, where we only have 2 players there, and they are the Seattle players.
Yeah, we see a third Seattle player kind of coming through tunnel there, able to pick up this garage side. We do see OGT pick up that 4th player, but he's just going to spawn back there towards that snow sub-base side. But we do see kind of a pinch coming down here from the top. Boone able to pick up 1 on the front, not able to pick up that 2nd. He does have a guy coming in right behind him as well, top snow. This has just been kind of mixy here as Seattle's holding on to this, the first part of this hard point. They have gotten the first 30 seconds you know, pretty uncontested outside of that one time. We do see Chubbs coming in here, able to pick up another kill, just kind of left with Nico in the back.
Yeah, Chubbs here going huge, but intensity there, able to trade him out. Kills going back and forth once again, but Seattle doing a phenomenal job on this P3. They did have rotations initially, but guess what? OGT, 4 players all set up on P4. We got player number 2 watching that flank from P2, where 2 of those Seattle players are going for that flank. This is going to be huge on this gunfight in P2.
Yeah, we're seeing the Toronto falter strat where you don't rotate till 5 seconds at last hill, and you know it's not looking so good for Seattle. They do get 2 kills kind of off rip here on this rotation, but Chubb's able to pick up a kill on hill. Able to pick up a lot of this time. It's been 20 seconds. Pretty uncontested from the side of OGT. We do see number 8 in intensity get picked up in the back there. Berserk able to go not quite Berserk in the hill, but he is able to pick up a kill with Nico and Boone able to kind of follow up there as they're kind of spawning OGT to spawn a little bit mixed there. 1 out, 1 kind of in the back right here. Seattle's looking to take the last 20 seconds of this hill.
Seattle able to break this P4 is huge for them. They have the lead now almost up to a 50-point lead going into this P5. Once again, OGT is set up. They have to do a better job at holding these hills when they do get those early rotations. They did a good job on P2, not as much of a good job on P4. P5 here is going to be important.
Yeah, this is a big map here from the side of Seattle. This is their pick. We believe in the map set, so they are looking pretty good here. But both teams throughout Subbase have been pretty good. You know, we see a 100% win, 100% win from the side of OGT. They've played it, you know, 3 times here. Seattle's played it 4. They're 3-1 on the hill, so, or 3-1 on the map. So we're seeing Seattle kind of coming in with a little bit of advantage, probably a little bit more experience on this, but both teams very well versed as we see. OGT kind of controlling this P5. Looks like it's going to be close to about an even game as we head back into the second rotation.
And Chubb's playing a sub on hill, but playing those long angles and able to laser beam these players just shows how strong the rival is with a big kill here from him. And just like that, we are all tied up going into this P1. P1 was sort of mixy, but Seattle was able to get a lot of time on it initially. So we'll see if they're able to do so once again, but this time no team is set up. The kills are coming in. Nico with a big headshot, and then Algam with another. People are just aiming for the heads here, and that's the silver players for you. Trophy down on hill. Seattle able to hop on it, and they're just trying to hold here.
Yeah, and Seattle had a really good P1. The first rotation, they were able to take about 30 seconds here as we see Chubbs kind of taking this full rotation back, trying to get something P2 here as he's going to be start pushing up Maze, but we see Intensity and Nico absolutely going huge. Boone able to pick up Chubbs on that kind of rotate. And, you know, we see an absolute dominant P1 once again from the side of Seattle, and OGT are pretty much giving up all of that time to the side of Seattle as they are starting to trying to get this rotation towards P2, but Intensity just playing with OGT there in top garage, really slowing them down, letting his team kind of push up on the map and get some map control.
So far here, the initial kills are going in the favor of Seattle, but it is Chubbs here with the answer. He gets two. Can he get the third? Runs out of bullets. Nico there able to get that kill on him, and now Seattle is in control of that P2. They haven't hopped on time just yet, and now they're on it, so they're able to get this hill time. They have a 50-point lead, which will be massive if they can get the rest of this P2 as well. Intensity here watching those spawns, making sure he got the call out from his teammates that the side of OGT has the back spawns for P2. So Nico here just making sure to play his life and at least not let OGT hop on this P2.
Yeah, Nico did a great job there playing his life, able to pick up those kills. He's able to pick up at least one more kill, not able to pick up any more. And so that is going to be, you know, about 35 or so seconds towards the side of Seattle on that P2 with those P3 rotations. We do see a cruise coming down from the side of OGT. I believe that's Bucket in hill, able to kind of call out those players and see where they are. Bucket not on much of a streak, but he's just probably doing that for info. Algam able to get a beat down there. Top Snow, Bucket able to pick up one, Chubbs able to pick up one, and they are able to get this P3 break with about 10 seconds in. And so this is going to be some huge time if they can hold this.
And you learn something new every day. The number 4 player in a spot that I've never even know existed on subbase. This is a cheeky spot. Intensity doesn't even check it, but he turns on him. That is a huge kill from Intensity there. Seattle now trying to extend their lead. Another big kill from Intensity. Bucket here on top of Snow gets one, hops on the second. That's a two-piece berserker there for the trade. Plays his life. Can he get the second? Boone there with the assist. And just like that, Seattle once again extending their lead slowly but surely. And then set up from OGT on P4.
Yeah, we saw this last time where OGT was set up on P4 and Seattle was able to come in and get that break. They are able to start it off great with a kill towards middle on Chubbs. Nico kind of starting that aggression here as we do see some players from Seattle trying to get that back, you know, that back presence there towards green fence. We see a cruise coming in here from Intensity. That's going to be a great cruise. Going to pick up two. Berserk's going to call out those last two players are back green fence, so the rest of Seattle's going to know. Oh man, and we're just seeing some great sub-base spawns here. OGT getting some spawns towards that back comms. We see Seattle spawning up towards that sub-base side, and then OGT spawning right back up sub-base side. This is why people don't like this map, but the players are able to read it pretty well as we see kind of a lot of white time happening here on P4.
Yeah, these silver teams are definitely experienced when it comes to sub-base. You can tell from the way they reacted to the spawn flips and those spawn splits, so good job there, but Seattle still have a considerable lead. OGT was unable to get a lot of time on P4 due to that cruise missile coming in, so they did what they could on that P4, but now it's P5. Once again, they have that P5 setup. They did a great job on that P5 previously, and they're trying to do it exact same thing here, tie up the game. Seattle are just gonna flood into the hill. Nico with the one, Intensity with the other, and just like that, Seattle break. They can't win it here, but they can definitely get close.
Yeah, we definitely see why this is you know, Seattle's map pick here for map number 1. They are playing the sub-base very well, able to take about a 60-point lead here. We saw OGT hold P5 last time, but we do see Seattle holding it this time, and OGT really on the worst side of the map here, especially for P5 and especially for P1. You're just running through a bunch of choke points, and it looks like Seattle is going to need about 15 or so seconds left in the game to call it here for map 1. But we do see OGT able to pick up 3 kills. Looks like they're going to have P1 control after this P5.
And shout out Intensity going 29-17. It's huge here, but he is not done yet. He needs to get those kills for his team. If they want to hop on this P1, OGT are on it. We've seen insane comebacks happen on subbase before. This could be one of them, but still the Seattle players are just able to at least slow this push down. Time is still ticking for the side of OGT. The kill's going back and forth. Berserk with one, Boone with the other. Chubb's hopping on, but Boone is there, gets the kill. Bucket gets him off. Now it's all up to Intensity. He hits that 30 mark. He's on 31 kills. 5 seconds left. Can they close this map out? The players from OGT are flooding. It's Chubbs here, shooting dead bodies by accident. Berserk with one, Nico with the other, and that is game. Seattle take map 1.
Yeah, great game out of the side of Seattle. We see why you picked subbase. Now we know maybe what to ban against you next time. There's Seattle. Great map out of Seattle. We saw a really just even match there for the most part, and then Seattle just really broke.
For map 2, search and destroy on Invasion. The side of OGT is on defense, Seattle on offense. Seattle has all the momentum in the world after that first map 1.
Yeah, that is such a 2024 meme that we got pulling out here from the side of Blupsy. We do see Seattle here starting on attacking. They're going to get a little aggressive through dark here. We do see an exchange going down with Nico in that mid tank side, able to pick up Bucket, able to make that a 4v3 advantage from the side of Seattle.
Seattle do have the advantage here, but they do have to plant the bomb still, and Heretic able to get the bomb killer down. So this is huge. OGT has to go pick up the bomb, and that's exactly what they do. Nico able to slide back and forth, gets the bomb, and able to sneak through mid. Intensity with a kill. This is huge for the side of Seattle. None of the OGT players are on A. Bomb is going to go down. OGT have to retake here.
Yeah, we see a 2v3 coming down. Algam able to pick up one towards that freezer side, able to chow, but not able to pick up on a kill on Boone. But we do see Heretic left in a 1v2, showing off that hybrid movement here. Able to take just a really long flank. He's got about 30 seconds. A little bit of time to play with, but he has no idea where these players are, as they have definitely repositioned on the map.
Heretic does see one. He gets the first pick. 15 seconds left, and if you're Boone here, you just got to play that mid tank and play your life. And Heretic does spot him, but in a very tough position here to get the kill. He won't have enough time to get the kill and the defuse. And Boone just making sure to at least check the bomb. Does get gunned down. Heretic is on a 3 streak, but they do end up losing the round. And guess what, Wolfie? We have an offensive round win on round 1 of Invasion.
Yeah, Seattle's been doing their homework here on Invasion, Search and Destroy. You see, both of these teams are 2-0 on Invasion, Search and Destroy. So this is just going to be another powerhouse map. Subbase was exactly the same, so we're going to see that here. We don't quite have the, the outfitting teamwork that we've seen in previous matches from the side of Seattle, but their offensive teamwork is looking pretty solid here as they're trying to get set up on the defensive side.
You see Boone playing all the way bridge here. He can basically hold A on his own. Berserk with the explosive car kill gives his team the initial advantage. Once again, Seattle with the first blood. Nades coming in here. Does he get a tag? He does not. I don't think it hit Bucket here. But Intensity just making sure to at least watch that B street. He knows there's a player in Broken. Does he get the timing here? I don't think he does. OGT hold.
Yeah, that's a crazy hit from the side of Algam. They're on that B control. Intensity just going to back up, try to play his life here with Berserk just on the bomb. Trying to play those trades well together. They do have the man advantage already. Seattle really just playing passive, playing slow, not really sure what's going on here from the side of OGT. They are just playing pretty slow towards the B side, and we do see Seattle starting to make that pinch, especially from the side of Nico here, as we see Algam taking shots down, not able to get the beat off on Boone. Boone able to pick up 2 there on the side of Broken. Bucket able to push in, but it's going to be a 1v3 from Bucket, and that's not looking very good as he's going to kiss that pole.
Yeah, it's not looking very good at all. And a reminder for those at home, this series, OGT is 7-0 while Seattle is 4-3. And right now, Seattle has a 2-round lead as well as a 1-map lead against the 7-0 OGT team, which means if you make it to playoffs, even though you're the underdog, you should not give up. Just play your Call of Duty. You never know what happens, and Seattle is proving that so far. Maybe I cast or cursed them, maybe I didn't. We'll see.
Yeah, you know the stats are definitely something. We are seeing some cross play or cross pool playoffs here. So these teams did not face each other in the regular season, so it's a completely unknown team to each side. Uh, but so far, Seattle's showing they know what to do on invasion control or invasion search, and Nico able to pick up another first blood there for the side of Seattle. They're able to go up on the advantage 4-3 on this offensive side. We do see Chubbs kind of just holding that bomb here. He's going to reposition just a little bit. Able to pick up some good timing as he wasn't able to be seen there. But we do see the side of Seattle kind of playing towards that mid tank, eventually trying to make an A hit.
And a big thing here for Seattle is all of their first bloods have come untraded, which means they get the advantage early on and they are able to play their life. The smoke is in, bomb goes down, Chubb's here. Is he watching the CRL stream? Can he go for the ninja? No, he instead goes for the kill. And now it's a 2v2 retake here for OGT. Algam in a good position. Watch the player coming from fire truck. He gets the initial kill, and now it's all up to Nico here in a 2v1. But bomb is in his favor. He just has to play the time, get the kills. He gets one, has to check the bomb, no one on it. Now it's a 1v1.
Yeah, Nico playing his life really well here. Able to spot him with the shoulder peek. Able to take a couple 360s there. Holy jeez, Nico, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's styling on him with the movement there. Taking some 360s. Really just wanted this kill cam to be extra special. Throwing that shoulder, doing a little dipsy doodle. Watch me, Heretic, sit down, buddy, from the side of Nico. What a great play. And that's going to be Seattle taking that up 3-0 on invasion search with 2 offensive rounds. And dude, you do not see this very often. This is just starting out a very dominant performance from the side of Seattle. Old guys Texas really need to do something right here, right now, or 4-0 is not looking very good for you guys.
Once again, Boone going on to that bridge side, making sure to watch that A Street all on his own world. Berserk in a good position here, throws a nade, gets intercepted by the trophy, but at least he knows there's at least one player there who did throw the trophy. Intensity playing the mid tank. Does he see his toes? Unable to get the kill, but Nico's there once again. First blood, Seattle.
Yeah, Nico once again with the first blood with the rival, able to play aggressive where he needs to, able to pick up that kill P1. Nico just taking absolutely beams with the rival now. Man, you know, I think they probably need to buff this gun. I don't think it's good enough here when he's out beaming AR players. He does see the shoulder of Bucket. That's going to be 3 kills from the side of Nico. And if you're saying anything on the side of Seattle, I'd be yelling from Nico's side, let me get that kill. And I don't know who got that kill. I do not think it was Nico, though. But that's going to be Seattle taking that defensive round, going up 4-0. Intensity here is we're going to watch him steal the ace from Nico. Great pre-aim there towards the side of top treehouse, but Seattle demanding or absolutely a great lead getting here into round 5.
I mean, going up 4-0 on Invasion S&D is absolutely massive here for the side of Seattle, especially that you're the underdog in this series. So far, so good. We've seen OGT's defensive setups fall apart. Can the side of Seattle get another first blood? The trophy's in here for Algam. He does get tagged, but able to run away with his life. Chubb's here hiding behind the smoke, and right now the side of Seattle just playing stagnant, waiting to get that first blood kill. The stun is in. They know where Bucket is. Can he get the kill? No, it's Intensity. Another first blood for Seattle.
Yeah, and this one comes eventually traded. Algam able to pick up a great 2-piece there. The players just kind of line up, is going to even the odds, and then eventually take a life advantage there. So we see some gunfights coming down. Chubbs taking some shots towards P1 with Berserk able to pick up Chubbs there. Algam kind of left it mid-take by himself. Seattle's opting just to play slower, take this 2v2, and kind of rotate somewhere. So they're opting to go to A for right now. They do see a gunfight coming up on him. This is going to be a trade. Heretic able to pick up the first kill, but Berserk able to take up the other. And we see Algam here kind of with the spot, seeing if he can spot the cross. I don't know if they saw each other, but we do have an interesting 1v1 here.
Yeah, Berserk trying to maybe go onto that B bomb site from DVD. He breaks the door, gets the timing, gets the tags in, unable to get the. Instead, he runs all the way over to B. He knows the bomb is clear here. He's gonna plant the bomb and he's gonna play post plant. While Algam is gonna chase from B Street, he could get the timing here. Can he get the kill? He does. OGT finally off the donut onto a breadstick.
Yeah, Alcom with great reads there just to immediately go to that B site. Got some good timing there on Berserk towards that tank. But OGT, you really needed that round, and now here that was a defensive round. You really should be winning those anyway. You're gonna have to string together a couple rounds here. We saw Seattle do it with the first four. We got to see OGT at least put together 3 rounds here to make it somewhat competitive. But heading into an offense, it's going to be really rough, especially the way Seattle's been playing.
Yeah, no, that round for OGT was only won because of Algum's hero play, getting 3 in that round with a 2-piece that gave his team the slight advantage. So you can't expect that every round from a player. The rest of the OGT players have to be more disciplined and make sure not to lose those first bloods initially, as they have been. And Nico, once again, with the first blood untraded, can he get the 2-piece? Gets the tags and runs away with his life. Chubbs is one shot. And Seattle in a great position right here.
Yeah, Nico is just doing God's work for his team here. That's 10-2 from Nico so far, and that we're only 5 rounds into this search and destroy. Or sorry, yeah, 5 rounds in. We're in round 6. He's doing work here. He's on this fire car, forcing Chubbs to throw that smoke. Right now OGT looks like they're playing scared of Nico. Not really sure what to do here. As we got intensity here, taking some shots on Algom. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill, but that is good info on where OGT is going.
Definitely good enough to delay the push from OGT up B Street. And so far, the setup from Seattle is solid. They're not moving around. They're not wavering. Algum with the pick, but no Berserk. They're able to get the kill. Chubbs, can he get the read? He does. Makes it a 3v2, a lot more doable. Here, he gets the second read. And he gets the kill on Nico. That is massive for his team. It is now a 2v2, but only 10 seconds left. They have to hop on A or B. They're going to run all the way to A. Chubbs has the bomb, going for the plant. Does get gunned down. That's going to be around Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle playing super well. Boone able to pick up those last 2 kills as well. Take a bit of a kill streak going in here to match the point here, going up 5-1 in this invasion search and destroy. We get a great 2-piece kill cam here from the side of Boone, and what a great snap on a heretic there once again. And Seattle really just a huge lead here on invasion. You do not see this very often on invasion search and destroy.
This is huge, especially that I do believe this is OGT's pick for a search and destroy map. For Seattle to be able to take it away from them, this would be massive. But if they do end up choking this lead, then OGT is going to have all the momentum in the world from going down 5-1 to winning the 6-5. But the way Seattle's been playing, I can't see that happening, to be honest.
Yeah, Seattle's been playing super solid, and we can talk about picks a little bit in the middle of these maps, but intensely taking a gunfight, that is going to be the first blood again from Seattle. I'm really not sure that. I don't think Old Guys Texas has gotten a first blood on any round, and they haven't been able to really trade a first round until later. And so this has been just textbook, get a kill, get out of there, search and destroy from Seattle.
The only round that they were able to get that first round, blood trade was Algum with a 2-piece, which eventually won them the round. So that's the key for them to win, is just not drop their first bloods. That how they have been doing so far. It is a 4v2. The side of Seattle, you just have to pick, go A or go B. Blood that player. They killed Heretic. A is open. Now it's all up to Algum, and he gets gunned down 6-1. Seattle on Invasion S&D, up 2-0 on the map count.
Yeah, Seattle, that's just a domination performance there. That's crazy. 6-1 on invasion, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just saw an absolute domination from the side of Seattle. You could say it was an ass whooping. Sorry for cussing. Family friendly, family friendly. We do see here OGT absolutely just hopping on this point right away. Just everybody on here force attacking this stuff. Be gone. Just, heck, why not?
I like the play from OGT. You gotta go for the guaranteed point at the start and give yourself a bit of momentum. We've seen A hits happen off the rip almost exclusively every time on offense on invasion. And then once you're unable to do so, you shift on to B. OGT was like, you know what? Chalk this. We're going straight to B. Get the extra minute and see what we can work with here. And so far, the kills are coming for the side of OGT. They are tied on lives, but Bucket here in a good position to hop on the hill and at least stop the clock from ticking. But Berserk gets a kill on him.
Yeah, we see Seattle, they're opting not to put anybody towards that B side. Intensity able to pick up 2 great kills towards that white car. Berserk able to kind of pick up the last remaining player and just absolutely styling on people once again. It's two maps in a row. He's making little 360s here, but we do see OGT kind of get out of their spawn a little bit. They don't have a bunch of map control. We do see Nico able to pick up one, shooting the little toesies of Chubbs there on mid tank. Unfortunately, the nade's not able to take him down, but we do see OGT able to make a little bit of progress on the map, and then just like that, get sent all the way back to your spawn. And there's nobody outside of Palace right now, as Seattle is set up on this B tank, set up in Palace. Boone is ready for these spawners here. Unfortunately, someone was. You see Heretic kind of make it towards bridge side, able to kind of sneak towards A, but when the rest of your teammates are stuck in their spawn, you're not going to be much help over here with A.
Yeah, Heretic doesn't even need to hop on the point here until the players are there, because the tick progression is going to go so slow with only one player on it, and instead he does eventually get gunned down by Boone. Seattle, for a team that is not won a single invasion control, they seem to be playing perfect defense on invasion so far. Can't get any better than this.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we get an absolutely counter to 1 tonight. Do you see the side of Seattle? They may not have won a lot of this map, and a lot of times this map comes down to round 5, who got the most ticks on that offensive side. So they could be they could be a pretty solid defensive team, maybe just not very solid on the offensive side. So for losing B pretty much as fast as you can lose B in the world, probably a world record there. They held A the entire time. They didn't. I think they let OGT step on it for like half a second, and that was it. So they did a great job controlling the map, doing exactly what they needed to there, setting up that spawn trap. Seattle looked very clinical on that side. So, they're gonna get that first round win, but it is invasion. Defensive side is very heavy, very favored here, and we do see. Let's just send all for A Street. We need A off rip here from the side of Seattle. Should be interesting to watch.
And OGT do send 2.5 towards that A, but the ticks are coming in. The first tick is there. That's huge for Seattle if they can get the second 2, but they're just satisfied with getting 1 here. That's huge for them. They'll be up on ticks if they can get B. Bucket here, trying to get the kill, but no, it's Nico. And he does he guarantee the second tick? I believe he does. That is huge for Seattle.
Yeah, if Seattle got that second tick, that is absolutely huge, and they did not. It was just a little sliver away. We do see intensity here, kind of with Boone for backup, able to pick up at least 1 kill here, trying to nade those players outside of laundry. We do see that tick go all the way down now, but we do see number 8, Nico, playing that B by himself, just getting those ticks. Bucket able to pick up 1 kill on intensity. Shots coming into Boone. Boone's able to pick up a kill, kind of step off the point. But all this has just been up to Nico, just kind of hanging out on B. We do see an important gunfight coming down. Nico able to take that on B. That's going to be 2 ticks down on the side of B, 1 tick on the side of A. This should be tick advantage for Seattle if they get this last tick on B.
This is absolutely crazy how Seattle is playing right now. They have 4 ticks. They're already up on ticks off of that first offensive round that they had on this invasion. So far so good, but also with a slight life advantage and 2 minutes to work with. Nico with another kill, just extending the life lead here. Chubbs with the read on the flank has to run away after shooting a couple of bullets here. Can he get the timing? He gets the kill on Berserk. Bucket with 1, and intensity there, able to trade out 2 for 1. So still Seattle in a good position to hit A eventually if they can get these kills. Intensity 13 and 6 on fire.
Yeah, we do see the side of Seattle kind of electing to go down this B street, kind of just standard. What we're seeing on invasion control here, just trying to get a couple wipes here from the side of OGT to open up the map a little bit, hop on this point. The 1 tick on A really is kind of job well done. You're taking that tick advantage, going into defense regardless. Kind of what you want to do is try to keep the lives pretty even. You don't want to let those get out of hand just in case it comes down to lives for that round 5, because you really want defense here on invasion.
And Seattle did have a big life advantage when it came to that first defense that they had. So right now they're just extending that life lead that they have. And they have a minute here to work with only 10 lives for the side of OGT. Seattle could win just by killing the Optic players. The old guy Texas players, apologies.
Yeah, none of these players are good enough to be on Optic. I'm so sorry, everyone on that OGT team, but man, we'd all get slammed in the CDL. But we do see Seattle taking that life advantage. They are up 5. They do have 30 seconds here. They can kind of push the advantage here. We do see able to have 2 kind of life waves here from the side of, oh guys, Texas and Berserk. Nico and Boone able to each pick up one. Nico, oh my lord, able to get that 4th. That is going to be Nico by himself on the point. We only see 2 players left on the side of OGT. Looks like they're just going to go for the kills here. They do really need to get that tick. They do get that 2nd tick. That is going to be 5 ticks from the side of Seattle to the 3 on the side of OGT.
Ticks don't even matter if you're winning offenses. I mean, Seattle up 2-0 with another defense in their pocket here coming into this next round. If you're OGT, do you hit B again the way you did last time, or do you go and hit A off rip and maybe get that A ticks in before you go and hit that B site?
Yeah, you know, OGT, you gotta win in offense here. You don't have a choice. This is it for your season. You know, you're 3-1 on this map. You know, you don't want to be 3-2 and go home. First round of playoffs, we see Boone and Intensity able to pick up on that is a 4 wipe from the side of Seattle. On the side of OGT, they are spawning close to that B. They should be hopping on any second here, but Seattle, job well done, kind of preventing that A push off rip. So you've done a pretty good job here with this defense already.
Yeah, no, so phenomenal job from Seattle here. And we've seen how this invasion goes. This is a typical round where you hit A, you're unsuccessful, then you hit B, get those ticks in, get the extra minute, and then try and work on A. And it seems like that's exactly what's going to happen. The side of OGT are on that B, but now Seattle's able to clear them out 1 player at a time. Berserk here in a good position to at least stall the push on to B. Unable to get the kill on Bucket, but Boone is there clearing the point and getting those kills on this insane head glitch on that B control.
Yeah, Nico able to pick up 1 towards that dark side. Boone just staying alive here. 20-1, able to grab that, put that tick all the way down. We do see A about halfway captured here. Chubbs is going to get stunned here. They do kind of know his position close. They are going to nade that. Unfortunately, Nico's just going to stick his butt right in his face. It's not going to work for a kill. Might be a little sneaky, but isn't going to count. Berserk goes absolutely massive there. Gets 2-piece, and Boone obviously grabbing that other 2-piece. And Boone, I feel like he's been alive forever. He does pick up that cruise missile. From the side of Seattle here, they got 40 seconds left for OGT to grab something on offense. Ticks aren't going to matter at this point. You need all 6 to keep going in your season. We just see some gunfire coming down here from dark side, but we do see a cruise coming in from the side of Boone now.
Yeah, Cruz is going to come in, so the side of OGT have to hop off the point for just a second, which gives the Seattle players enough time to regain onto B. Intensity with a 2-piece. Bucket here trying to at least do something for his team. No, it's Berserk getting those kills. Intensity's 21 and 11. He is doing everything for his team, even getting team kills doesn't even matter. Seattle, this is it. They make it to the next round against OGT, a 7-0 team. They sweep them.
Yeah.
That's a DoorDash.
You know, we started a little late on this map, but we're going to get to go home early thanks to a nice little DoorDash from the side of Seattle. You know, we do have Sneep here, the captain of the Seattle team, talking in the Twitch chat saying that they